And you ever thought about doing like a biopic and putting that in there?
For sure. Like,
Your life is for sure a movie.
Yeah.
For sure a movie. If somebody just read it, didn't know who you was, it'd be like, man, this fiction. There's no way this happened.
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your life is for sure a movie. I would definitely go watch that. 1000%.
Yeah, like my life started off a movie when I was young. When I lived in Philly, I used to live over top of this store, like a complex, but it's like the bottom level was like a store and bar or something like that, and then the top level was like cribs, and that's where I used to stay at in that apartment. And I was like a baby, not even like walking or nothing yet like that, and my mom said I was staying up like super longer than I usually do this day. Like I wouldn't go to sleep. Usually I'd be asleep, but I was staying up like wow longer than I normally would. And giving off way more energy. So she knew I was gonna be super tired when I went to sleep. Like she knew I was gonna be knocked out.
Right.
And she said she finally laid me down in the crib, and then she went downstairs to the store to go get me something. I don't know if she went to get milk or get her some cigarettes, or I don't know what the hell she went, but she went downstairs to the store to go do something. And while she in the store, it's like kids getting home from after school, I think. So it's like kind of crowded or whatever, but she waiting for it, and then she say she hears some chaos outside. She run outside and see like smoke or something. So she's like, she run upstairs to the steps or whatever, and by the time she get to the door, like where I'm at, and open the door, the shit already on fire crazy. But she don't know, so by the time you like, when she opened the door, it's like all the smoke come out from in the house where that's on fire into the hallway. And her first reaction when she see the house on fire that I'm in is to go, like to do that. Like that's your main reaction, to do that. But she did that and all the smoke came in, so it like hit her, and then she like fell down to the floor and like it like fucked her up, and she like coughing and shit. And it's so much fire that she can't really get past the entrance or whatever. So she said she was down by the door and like going through it or whatever, and she said she heard something, and she like heard something and was calling for me and just filling out, and I was right there, and she grabbed me and she pulled me out, and that's how I got away from that fire. But the crazy part was I was a baby. I wasn't like walking or crawling. Where she laid me down at, it was like a street type of apartment that go from the beginning all the way down, like a long hall all the way to the back. So the bedroom was all the way in the back of the apartment. So if I wasn't walking or moving, how I get out? First of all, I couldn't even get out the crib myself. So how I get out the crib and all the way from in the back to the front door where she fell at, to be right there for her to grab me, for me to get out. And I ain't have no burns. I ain't suffer no smoke inhalation or nothing. It's like I was fine.
God.
Even she got damage from the smoke. When I told you she got like smoke in her lungs, but I didn't, and I wasn't burned or nothing. And there's no way telling how that happened.
That's crazy.
So from that day on, my grandma that passed away, she used to always say like, "Yo, like, you know what I'm saying, you chosen, like you
For
different,
real.
like you know what I mean, you blessed, like, I mean, from that happening." And it's like kind of unexplainable from when I was a baby. But then there's like a bunch of other shit that I went through my life that's unexplainable too. So it's like confirmation. It ain't just like that, or maybe somebody got it confused. It's just like that was the start of it. And the whole house burned down. Like we had to move. The whole apartment burned down. I don't want you to think it was just like a little fire on the rug.
No, it was.
The whole shit burned down. We had to move. Like, you know what I mean? So
That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's wild. Yeah, that's definitely going in the movie.
For sure.
Nah,
for sure. Yeah, God got you.
Yeah, man.
Sure, yeah.
God got you, bro. Oh my God, that's crazy. I visioned that as he was telling that.
Yeah, he did walk you through that, envision that.
That's wild.
So little baby Cass had superpowers.
that's so, man.
Nah, cause how do you get out the crib?
And that's before I even got memory. Like I told you, I'm a baby, so I can't remember that actual event. But I remember all my life they telling me about it.
Right. Nah. So that took me back. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
That took me back. So